Oh, yeah, pipe smokers. It's Sunday night, the 22nd of December, 2024. It's actually, I just checked, it's 0 degrees outside Fahrenheit. It's cold. So grab a warm pipe, grab something warm to drink, and something nice to smoke. Oh, yeah, so as if I didn't get enough of my XL24 last night, we've got it loaded up with Scotty's Butternut Burley. Ah, yeah. Got my favorite lighter here. Mark Hill gifted to me. Yep. You can see what time it is here. It says, well, it's almost 9:20, about bedtime. I love this lighter. Mm. Mm. Yeah. It is 0 degrees Fahrenheit out, which means that it's 17.88, it's minus 17.88 degrees Celsius. Not good weather. This sucks. Yeah. So I got a couple nice things in the mail yesterday. Didn't check the mail till today. Gonna let this rest here. I got a beautiful Christmas card from Garrett and Katie Crozier. Katie, how's it feel to be called Katie Crozier now? I bet it feels good. You got a good man. And so Garrett and Katie are good friends of mine. And they go under the name of Smoke Snacks, as in smoke and eat snacks. Smoke Snacks. Check them out. They're a husband and wife team. They both smoke pipes. Wonderful, wonderful people. Just good friends of mine. I love them very much. And they sent me this gorgeous Christmas card. Look at that. Look at all the colors in it and that. It's just great. And it says, 'tis the season. And it says, for good times, laughter, and wishing Merry Christmas to the people who mean the most. Merry Christmas, Paul, Garrett, and Katie. And they drew a little Christmas tree with a big star on it there. Yeah. So nice of them. And, you know, that's appreciated. That'll hang up on my wall all through the holidays. And then I got a special place I put these things. You know, and I save all this stuff. So thank you so much. And I have something coming to you two, Garrett and Katie. I'm waiting on a couple more things. It's a kind of a late wedding gift. Didn't know you were getting married. They got married, I think, in October. And so I've got something that I'm almost done with. You're just going to love. And it'll be coming your way. But won't be till just after the first of the year. Yep. Thank you for being my friends. I appreciate that. Good friends like that are really hard to come by. They're genuine people. They're just good folks out of Colorado. So I got another package in the mail, and I was like, I don't know, somebody said they were going to send me a pipe that they wanted me to rehab. And I thought that's what it was. It came in this box, addressed to me. I was like, man, okay. So open it up, and it's kind of wrapped up. And it's like, well, this is not a pipe. What could this be? And so yeah, it's from D. Clay. He didn't write his first name down. He just put D, and then his last name is Clay. He's out of Virginia, and he sent me a Zippo lighter. Not just any Zippo lighter. He sent me a customized Zippo lighter. This is like a Zippo lighter on steroids for Paul the Pipe Guy. I love this. And on the one side, it says YTPC 2024 Paul Gilson, and it's got a pipe on the bottom. And then I didn't realize it until after I started using it that there was something else on the back. And it says, Freedom. I like Latakia. I love Bush. I love that, man. And I was searching all over for my lighter fluid. I had this big can of lighter fluid, Zippo lighter fluid, and I'm like, oh, wait a second. I had a campfire this year, early in the summer. I think it's outside buried in the snow in 0-degree weather. I tromp out back to my fire pit. I'm digging through the snow. There it is. And it's like, the top was melted over, and I was like shaking it. And I was like, oh, there's still some in there. And so I brought it in, let it unthaw. I clipped the top off. I was like, I squirted a little bit and then, a dish. And I was like, yep, that's Zippo lighter fluid, not water. And so I was able to fill it up. There we go. And that you can light your pipe up with. Yeah, I love it. You can light up a cigar, a pipe. It's great. It's got that little hole through the center there. I just love this. Thank you so much, my friend, Mr. Clay. I appreciate it. It's going to go in my Zippo collection. And these are made in Bradford, PA for 1,000,000 years. Bradford, PA is not that far from me. Maybe 3-4 hours. These come with a lifetime guarantee. No matter what happens, you could run them over with your truck. My Zippo is broken. Doesn't matter. Send it back. They'll rebuild it, whatever. Yeah. So thank you so much. I talked to Walsh Piper 62, and he's like, I think I know who that is, but I can't remember the first name that he threw out. So, yeah, we're definitely going to cherish this. Thank you so much, Mr. Clay. My mom sent me a $75 gift certificate. I love this fucking lighter. I love that man. Fucking 5-inch flame. My mom sent me a $75 gift card to pipesandcigars.com. My mom's 78 and a half. If you saw my mom, you would think she was 60 years old. She's never had bad habits, never drank, never smoked, never did any drugs in her life. And she asked me, what do you want, son, for Christmas? I was like, well, a gift certificate to pipesandcigars.com. So I got that and had that for a day or so. I went to see what was still left of Sutliff on pipesandcigars.com, and I was surprised. I found this one blend. It's a Latakia rich blend. It's called Heavy English. So it's an English blend, but it has a lot of Latakia in it. And I was like, it's a Sutliff blend. I was like, they had 1 pound bag left. That was it. Bloop. Bought it. And then I found Sutliff Balkan 2. It's a Balkan blend. That's got Latakia in it. 1 pound bag. Bloop. By the time it was all said and done, I got 2 pounds of tobacco. The $75 gift card covered everything but the shipping and tax, so I had to put my credit card in for like $15. Thanks, Mom. If you're watching, thank you. So my mom's, she's just a unbelievable lady. I love her so much. Yeah, she's definitely my favorite girl, And so, I asked her, Mom, what do you want for Christmas? Well, there's a few different things. And I says, look, why don't I just send you a Visa gift card? Oh, that's a good idea. Now, my mom is not poor, okay? But she's not rich either, her and my father, they worked all their lives, and she has a very expensive house that's basically paid for. I'm not going to get into any of them. It doesn't matter. So I sent her a $200 gift card, and she got it. And she's like, oh my gosh, you didn't have to send so much. I was like, Ma, come on, you deserve it. Go out and buy what you want. I said, what do you think you're going to buy with that? She's like, well, there's this very expensive purse. I have one, and I've had it for like 20 years. She says, and I love it. It's made out of leather, and I want another one. I've had my eye on this one that's maroon leather. I was like, well, how much is it, Mom? $200. It's good. Go buy it. Cheers, Mom. I'm going to graduate to a cigarette here. Yeah. No, I'm not using this lighter because that lighter will start the top of my hat on fire. I'm going to use my Elvis Presley Bic lighter. My mom, if you still have your mom, cherish her. If you, somebody might need to hear this. This just came into my head. If you are at odds with your mother for any reason, if you haven't talked to your mom in a while because either she's being stubborn over something you did or you're being stubborn over something she did, and neither one of you are willing to give and just forget and forgive. If you're a man, you contact your mom. If you got to take the blame for something you didn't do so that you can make amends with your mom, do it. Because when she's gone for the rest of this life. Do you want to? I remember. I probably shouldn't tell on my mom, but I will, because I think someone needs to hear this. My grandmother, her mother, was in the hospital, had cancer, and was dying. And my mom and my grandmother, her mother, hadn't spoken in years, many years. And I had to be the one to call her up and say, look, your mom's dying, Mom. She's like, well, it is what it is. And I said, no, I said, look, Mom, you do whatever you want to do. I said, but I want you to pray about it. My mom is a very spiritual woman, very good Christian woman. And I said, Mom, before you say that, well, it is what it is, I think it's important that you make amends with your mother. And I said, I'm your son. It's, whatever's between you and your mom is between you, your mom, and God. I said, I want you to pray before you go to bed tonight. I want you to ask the Lord what he thinks that you should do. And when you open your eyes in the morning, I want you to imagine that your mother's passed away, that she's gone. And then ask the Lord again what you should do. And I said, I just love you, Mom. I'm just trying to give you some sound advice that was put on my heart. And she did that. And she ended up going down south to see my grandmother before she passed away, and they made amends. And it was such a freeing thing for her. My grandmother could be very mean and tenacious. And my mother had enough of that. I won't get into the whole family thing, but I just said, look, she's on her deathbed. I think you should do this. So she did it, and she's never regretted it. They made amends, and then my grandmother passed. So if you have a mother out there that you haven't spoken to, there's bitter feelings between you, do whatever it takes to make amends. Just stop over to the house. knock on the door and say, hey, Mom, I missed you, you know. I don't know. It's up to you how you do it. Well, Paul the Pipe Guy's jabbered on long enough. When I get those two blends in, I'll do some reviews on them. Yeah. Anyways, over and out.